The election might be over, but we still got a big job ahead of us, regardless of who won, regardless of whether it's the candidate you voted for or the candidate you vowed to hate forever. We have to work together to restore peace in the hearts of our nation. So let's talk about how to maintain a peaceful heart, because it starts with us. It starts with you, starts with me. To maintain a peaceful heart so that we can restore calm in our country. I'm sure you've heard the reports of civil unrest. And at the time of filming this video, I have no idea how bad it might get. Nor do you. But the peace that we all yearn for, well, it starts with right here, you, I, and the people that we know and love. 3 ways, 3 things to do to maintain a peaceful heart. Because if your heart is not peaceful, then you can't help lead others to more peaceful hearts. So the first thing is, let's turn to our Blessed Mother Mary. Think about what happens when a child falls and gets hurt. That child's mother rushes to his side, picks him up, brushes him off, fixes his owie, and gives him comfort. Well, Mary is not only willing, but ready to do the same for you and for I, and for everyone in our country who might be hurting over this election. Pick us up, brush us off. Take us into your lap, Blessed Mother. Comfort us and bring peace to our hearts. That's the first thing. Turn to her, pray for her. Don't put down those rosaries. There were so many rosary campaigns prior to the election. Let's not lose that momentum. Keep those rosaries going to restore peace in the hearts of our nation. The second thing is, remember who's in charge. Not anybody, not the president or his administration, not anyone in the political sphere. Who is really in charge is Christ the King. Christ is in charge. And we need to remind ourselves of that again and again, and remind others. Christ has got this. No matter how worried we might be, or how much we feel like gloating over the election results, Christ is ultimately in charge. He's the one. And we have to remember that. He will be victorious. He already has been. He conquered the world. He has already conquered the world. And we need to remember that for ourselves and to remind others. So important. So very, very important. And finally, cling to the sacraments. So keep those rosaries going. Don't put them down. Keep saying the rosary. It's our most powerful weapon against evil. And for sure, evil is lurking. And that has nothing to do with political parties or who won or lost the election. The evil one will use any circumstance to promote his wicked agenda and to manipulate the minds and hearts of people. Don't let that happen. Keep the rosary going as your weapon, but then cling to the sacraments. Go to confession. Receive the sacrament of reconciliation as often as you possibly can. This will help you in dealing with the outcome and the fallout from the election. Go to confession often. Keep your soul as clean as you possibly can. And receive our Lord in the Eucharist. Again, as often as you can. He will nourish you and fortify you and restore peace to your heart. We need him. You need him. I need him. The sacraments are so important. It's inevitable, if you haven't already had some kind of conflict, minor or large, with someone who opposes your political views, it will come. I've had friendships that have changed and maybe won't be restored. I don't know. I'm going to work on it because of political differences. I know of families who have been divided over politics. And I'm not picking on any one side. It doesn't matter. It's so volatile a subject. And I think, I'm talking to you, I'm making this video before the election results are in. But I truly think that regardless of the outcome, we're going to have a very volatile situation, and we cannot let that happen. We cannot let anger and resentment take over our country. We need to restore the peace in our own hearts. And once we do that, then we can start to restore peace throughout our entire country. So what do you say? Will you join me? Join me in invoking our Blessed Mother for her comfort and guidance and intercession. Join me in reminding yourself and others that Christ is King. Christ is King. It's going to be okay because he's already conquered the world. And then finally, go yourself as often as you can to the sacrament of reconciliation and to receive the Eucharist. And if you can go to Eucharistic adoration, please do as often as you can, and encourage others, invite others to do the same. You have no idea what a great, great good that can do. So let's do it. God bless you, my friend.